Feeling Versatile Squad, y'all. In today's video, as you can see, we're gonna be getting rid of those chrome side steps, man. The mirrors were chrome. You see we got the door handles chrome. We did have this chrome. I actually wrapped this carbon fiber, y'all. You know we love that carbon fiber over here. We still kept the, the factory sensors. I didn't want to mess with them. Got the chrome wheels. We didn't want to have too much chrome, so we're going to be getting rid of these, the factory stock chrome side steps, and actually installing some rough country electric side steps, y'all, so they can be nice and tucked away when not in use. Man, that's going to make this truck a whole lot cleaner. The only thing we're probably going to keep chrome is going to be these door handles, because they are actually exclusive to the Laramie edition of the truck. This is a Ram 1500 Laramie, y'all. So we got to keep that in there, y'all. That's monumental. My favorite truck is the Ram, of course. Big TRX thing. In the making. But yeah, y'all, so with the rough country e-boards, you actually get two driver side motors and then two passenger side motors along with the steps. Y'all just saw how thick the factory steps are. Look how thin these are, y'all. So these are gonna tuck nice. Comes with your all the wiring harnesses y'all need, man. 3M tape on all the back. It comes with lights as well. This is gonna be your body control module that's gonna make everything happen. Here are the hardware you're gonna be needing to install. Comes with everything you need. You got supplied zip ties as well. The tools you're gonna need a 10mm socket, of course. Always need a good 10. You're gonna need an 8mm as well. And if y'all have a Allen wrench socket set, it's gonna be a 5mm, y'all, to make this thing go faster. I actually have an electric ratchet. If y'all haven't got one, y'all need to get one, y'all. It makes installs a lot faster and a lot quicker, man. So let's go ahead and get these factory steps off. Go ahead and get into the install of these, man. I can't wait to have these on the truck. They're gonna look a lot better. So yeah, we got the factory ones off. It's already looking a lot cleaner. Go ahead and show y'all one thing you're gonna have to make note of. If your truck already had the factory running boards, you're gonna want to reuse your stock 13mm screws, because the ones supplied are bigger, so you're not going to actually be able to use the supplied screws if you have the factory running boards. So you're going to want to reuse those, so keep making note of that. Don't mess these up, don't strip them, you're going to have to reuse them, because these bolts, unless you want to drill some new holes. So I want to let y'all know, about to get these mounted up, the motors. Once we get the motors mounted up, it'll be time to throw the boards on and get the right fitment, the adjustment that we need. I'll get back at y'all when we doing that. Alright, y'all, so when installing these the screws that mount in here for the bracket, you're actually gonna have to loosen the top Allen wrench screw for the motor mount, and then completely remove the bottom one so you can slide the motor off. Once you slide the motor off, you'll be able to move this back. Hold on, my bad, y'all. You'll be able to move the bracket back, and that gives you enough room to slide this wrench in here. Hopefully you have a ratchet size wrench, and you'll be able to crank it down like that, because you're not going to be able to get a socket anywhere over the top of this thing, man, just the way the bracket is set up. And then when you do reinstall the motor, make sure it's fully locked out, and then fully lock out, and then slide the motor over the splines, just like such, and then it'll be stuck in that position again. Alright, y'all, so this is how the driver's side is going to look mounted up, and things look a lot better. And man, these motors are actually labeled right here in the corner, and they'll tell you where they belong. I actually mounted the passenger side on the driver's side, and I had to rearrange everything. And the controller actually sits right here. Mine already had holes pre-drilled, so I just went ahead and mounted it in these holes. It is gonna face the rear for the connections. The connections face the rear. Now it's time to wire everything up, man. Get everything mounted. See how them things look. So y'all, after y'all get y'all brackets mounted, you're gonna want to measure side to side how far you want your boards. You can measure with a piece of cardboard or a piece of paper. I found out that it's best to measure from the back end, because this is the only part that you're really gonna have clearance problems on, I could see, which is the bed right here. It could have a potential hazard of hitting the bed, so you would want to measure right here. Make sure you have enough clearance between the bed. I just wedged it in between there like this on both sides. That way I know I got enough clearance on both sides, and it's gonna be about the same distance, you know. Wire everything up. Everything is labeled, and you're gonna wanna put everything in the direction that it's labeled. I actually went in through the one of these drain holes. That way you don't have to make any new holes into your truck. You can go right into one of the old drain holes. I got it coming across the top right here, across the motherboard, the computer. This is not final, this is just loose right now. So I tidy everything up, because I was riding around like this. Like I said, I had run out of daylight, so I had to ride like this for a little bit. The mosquitoes are going crazy right now in Texas, y'all. See, front, left, and the other one's measured, labeled front, rear, and then front passenger, and then rear passenger. What I did, y'all, if y'all wanted to follow the way I mounted mine, I actually ran it over the top right here, followed the transcooler lines, ran it over the top right here. Once you go over the top, I do have true doors, y'all, so probably gonna end up having to remount this or just zip tie it out the way. But you're gonna wanna go over the trans mount, come over to the other side, y'all. Then you'll be able to plug in right here to this motor, and then your rear motor as well. Got everything zip tied up nice and tight. Try to use, you know, common sense. Use some of the factory holes, y'all, to zip tie it up. Make everything nice and clean. And we like a clean install over here. Let me go show you where it came in. Where it came in inside the truck. Ended up coming in. Actually, underneath the truck, it looks like it comes in right here. It's actually inside of here. I did end up having to drill a hole. I didn't think all the wires had followed through, because they ended up coming out through this corner. So all I did was get a piece of coat hanger and try to push it back that way, and it ended up coming out of that hole, the factory hole right there, y'all. But you can drill another hole right here just in case, and try to fish the wires out to the factory existing hole. Once you get that, all your wires are gonna be right here. The tan wire is actually gonna be your driver's side. This is gonna be your on and off switch. And then you have another white wire that's gonna go to those sensors on the passenger side. Like I said earlier, we like clean installs, so I ended up getting a coat hanger, fishing it through right here. I did have to take off my passenger side, the driver's side and passenger seats, y'all, just to, you know, give the carpet enough room for me to be able to fish the wire through. As you can see, got my white wire fishing through right there. Let's go to the other side. I was able to fish the wire all the way to the passenger side, and it's gonna go underneath the carpet, y'all. come right here to where the sensors are going to be mounted. I believe they're mounted right here. No, you can mount one right here and then mount the other one on the other front side right here by this hinge. So mount them by the hinges, y'all. That's going to be your best bet. And then you're going to want to tuck all the wiring. Just lift this up right here like such. Tuck all the wiring underneath the weather strip. That way you can get a nice and clean install, y'all. Let me get everything tidied up, and I get back extra to show y'all the clean work. Alright, so we got everything mounted and hidden on the passenger side. Show y'all how everything looks on the driver's side. We got a self tapper right there. Had to grind it down to the bare metal. Make everything look nice and clean. Now we're just gonna tuck all the wires up behind here. I ended up mounting my sensor right here. And then on the driver's side, we mounted it right here. And then you could tuck the wire right behind the weather stripping. Like I said earlier, y'all, let's get this driver's side panel back on. So y'all, after y'all get everything nice and tidied up, if y'all followed everything that I did, I'm actually gonna end up routing my power control for the boards, probably like somewhere by the seat controls. Now that you have everything in place, you can go ahead and stick a magnet right here. But if you do it reverse, put the 3M side to the sensor side, it will actually stick right where you need it to be when you close the door. Boom. I don't know if y'all heard that click. That was actually it clicking. Let me do the same thing on this side. Boom. As y'all can see, the steps work as well. So let's go ahead, put that to the 3M side so we can see exactly where it needs to mount up. Watch, you'll hear it click. Heard that click? Ain't that crazy? Look, exactly where we need it to be. Let me go ahead and flip this around, mount it up, y'all, and show y'all how these boards looking. Alright, y'all, so if y'all followed the factory wiring harness like I did, you'll be able to follow straight, the body line straight through here and go up right through there. That's actually the wiring harness right there. You'll be come up straight to the battery, y'all. You'll be able to make your connections. Once you make your connections, you'll be able to set your magnets in. Just how I showed y'all. Once you set your magnets in, you'll be able to see how everything works. Only thing we're missing is the lights. And those go to the pigtails that you have at the bottom. This is gonna be the little red tips. Came out pretty nice, y'all. Them things are pretty clean. I love the way they tuck away. You can barely tell that anything's there. Look at that body line, man. You can't even tell it got steps. That's crazy. Alright, y'all, I actually forgot to shoot an outro, but this is gonna be like a 1 month review, 2 month review outro, you know what I'm saying? Everything's still working fine, y'all. The only thing I did have happen was two of the fuses had blew, and that was due to user error. I actually had some of the wires underneath the truck touch the catalytic converter and had to just mount them higher, y'all. Redo the wiring, and everything's been working fine ever since then. But man, they holding up strong. They look amazing, man. They look great. Y'all let me know how that body line holding up, man. You know what I'm saying? You can barely even tell the steps are there.
when you're looking at it from a taller standpoint. And y'all let me know how this grill and hood looking, man. I got a video coming on all of that very soon. But man, that's gonna be it for this one. Y'all remember, stay versatile, man. Treat each day like it's your Friday, man. And go at it like it's your last. We out.